to where, like, you know, they don't glitch out and they don't look like, you know, clay.
You know what I'm excited for?
So, what?
Wildfires.
Oh, ow, ooh, I died! I died! Oh!
How'd you die?
Fall damage!
Oh.
How dare you die?
How did you do that?
How did he fall?
Oh, 5 hours.
It does not take much at all to die from fall damage.
Simmo, you boost your body too much.
I'm just crying. Funeral time.
I cry.
Everybody's crying for you over here.
I'm crying too.
Everyone's literally calling out your body.
Alright, well, if there was a time to check out the Discord, it's now.
Can I stab this thing?
Alright.
No, it's Creed.
Can I stab it?
No, it's Creed.
Can I stab
Wait a
it?
minute. Can other...
Yeah.
Alright, you guys can discuss amongst yourselves. I'm gonna mute and deafen while I go through the phase 2 stuff.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Alright, guys, well, F's in the chat for my Stego. That really freaking hurts. But let's take a look at some of the Isle Phase 2 stuff. So we took a look at some of the Dinosaurus and Pteranodon stuff earlier, but now we've got some additional things to take a look at here tonight. First off, I want to showcase the brand new concept art for the Ceratosaurus. This is some brutal stuff we got here, guys. So, since we're looking at this live, I'd like you all to help analyze this with me and see if we can make sense or develop some theories about what we're seeing here. So first off, I think we can see right down here, we have the Ceratosaurus's wallow animation being represented in this sketch. And I just love the look on that Cerato's face. It just looks so very happy. What a happy Cerato boy. But something a tad more brutal. Take a look at this Cerato practically ripping the head off of a Megarosaurus. So, I think the Cerato might have some kind of bite and tear attack. I'm not exactly sure what to make of this, guys. So you're gonna have to let me know what you think. I mean, again, it practically looks like he's about to rip that thing's head off. So, we'll leave that one there. I don't know what else to say besides it's incredibly brutal. Oh, sorry guys, you can't see. Here, I feel dumb. 1 second, 1 second. There we go. Alright. Behold. Behold. Let me get the big one brought up again. So here is that Ceratosaurus wallow animation I was talking about. Again, the happy boy rolling in some mud. He trolling, no way. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. But again, here's that Ceratosaurus supposedly like ripping the head off of this Megarosaurus. Get a load of these sketches, guys. So, from what we've seen in the past, these concept drawings from Tapwing pretty closely translate to what we end up seeing in the game. And I think the Ceratosaurus is going to be one of the most brutal dinos to date in Evrima. It's got some nasty stuff here. One thing that's not really represented in this sketch, I think, is the Ceratosaurus is actually going to be able to eat putrid or rotten flesh, which is really interesting. If you guys have noticed in Legacy, the gores tend to rot over time. It doesn't have any effect, but it will here in the future. Now, moving on from the wallow, and then what I think will be some sort of bite and tear attack, we have Two Ceratosauruses looking to be fighting over a Pteranodon body. I'm not sure what to make of this. It's probably just some sort of representation of maybe their threaten call. This one right here almost looks like two Ceratos playing? I'm not sure how to interpret it. Again, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. But these sketches are just amazing. Big shout outs to the Isles concept artist Tapwing. You do amazing work, and I am just impressed every single time you release one of these. Oh, good idea, Anthony. So you're thinking maybe that's a representation of maybe the 3 call and the 2 call, or vice versa? Their arms are funny looking. They almost look like they're about to hug. Now we're moving on here to some more sketches. Here you can see the Ceratosaurus seeming to ambush a Dinosuchus. I'm not sure what this could translate in terms of game mechanics, but maybe the Cerato is born to be one of the Dinosuchus's mortal enemies. Perhaps one of its primary predators at a younger age, because that does not look like a full-sized Dinosuchus. And here's a sketch of a Cerato seeming to carry what looks like just to be the disembodied head of a juvie Cerato. Fat rip for that little guy. Again, guys, some of the most brutal stuff I've seen in these concept arts. Oh, good call, Demon Overlord. It's probably a representation that the Ceratosaurus is going to be a cannibal. So, I've heard some rumors that cannibalism within a species may have some negative effects, save for some certain dinos that are known to be cannibals, and Cerato would be one of them. I love this little juvie Cerato right here. Look at this cute little baby. That is just absolutely gorgeous. And then this is cool, guys. Right here, you can see a Ceratosaurus swimming away from what looks like an Allosaurus. I don't know if that's a little wink and a nod at maybe the Allosaurus concept art coming soon, but I think what this little sketch right here is trying to tell us is that the Cerato might be a really good swimmer. We know that the Carno currently is actually a pretty terrible swimmer, so it would make sense for, you know, maybe the Cerato to be the better of the two when it comes to, or better of the medium-sized theropods we have in the game. Yeah, Gecko, maybe this indicates that we'll end up getting some good hiding spots for juvies in the future. I would really love to see that, because it would be nice. I mean, once you've been found by something bigger and faster, there's almost no chance that you're gonna get away. So it would be nice if the devs would put in some hiding spots for the little ones. But it's just so cute, isn't it? I think we got a couple more here. Here we have a Ceratosaurus eating again, what looks to be a rotten... This looks like a rotten Stegosaurus corpse. You see the flies around it. The skin has seemed to rot a little bit, and it's just looking real slimy. So I think this is a representation that the Ceratosaurus is just going to be a gnarly, rotten flesh scavenger. I mean, it's definitely going to be hunting too, judging by this sketch with the Dinosuchus. But let me zoom back out here, see if there's anything I missed. I think that really is it for the most part. Again, we got what looks to be some, maybe of the calls being shown off. Potentially an attack demonstration. What is happening? The wallow. Maybe some sort of, you know, like, friendly emote? Not sure. But you guys will have to let me know what you think about all this in the description. You're not in the description, in the comments. I'm all over the place today, forgive me. So, moving on. We've got 3 models for elder versions of dinos coming up. Take a look at this. This is the elder Stegosaurus. Now, the plates look absolutely freaking gigantic on this guy. And the thagomizers on here as well look to be thicker and longer. So if you guys aren't too familiar with the concept of elders, so you know how in the Isle you grow your dinosaur from a baby to an adult. Well, there've never been like an old age stage for the dinosaurs, and that's what the devs are working on right now. This would be the old age Stego. And it's one thick boy. But you want to see a bigger thickness? The Pachy's got the thickness. Look at this dude. Look at how stocky this guy is. So this would be the... Did I say Stego? Pachy. This is the Pachy, guys. This is the elder Pachycephalosaurus. I don't know what much to say about it because we haven't seen any other representation of the new Pachy yet. So I have nothing really to compare it to. But that chrome dome looks pretty good. Big chunk indeed, guys. Oh, you gotta go, Amanda. Good night, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us on the stream. Thick level 1000. But yeah, it's gonna be great to start getting elders into the game. And we got one more, which was pretty unexpected. The Pteranodon elder. And again, I don't know what to say much about this. Let's take a look at the previous picture of the Pteranodon here. So it looks like the neck's pretty slim. And then the crest seems to be pretty much the same. Let's go back. Let's see if we can do them side by side. It's hard to pick things out. Again, let me know in the comments, guys. I'm not totally sure on this one. But this is what the elder Pteranodon is gonna look like. I'm guessing it'll be bigger, naturally. It'll be stronger than Pteranodons for the most part. One caveat about the elders being stronger is that as time goes on, they're actually gonna get weaker than even the regular adults of their species. And then once a Pteranodon or any elder has gotten sufficiently far into the elder phase, you'll get the chance to pass away, or shmee-me-me, as Dondi put it. And when you do that, you'll get a permanent perk for that species that will apply to that dinosaur's next life that you play. So, I think if you spec right, as you continue to progress through the elders, eventually you may be able to find your way into playing one of the hyper strains. But alright, we've got one last thing to look at, guys, and that would be the Pteranodon one call. Punchback, says, so I managed to smuggle out another little thing for you all. Let's take one of the Pteranodon's work-in-progress vocals. Let's take a look. Or take a listen. Wow. Was it... If I counted right, that sounded like 4 distinct calls. Looks like calls 1. So were those all 1 calls? Let's take a listen again. Can all of you dinosaurs in the background please be quiet? Thank you. Yeah, it sounds like a nightmare. Sounds like those are all the same call, but maybe slightly varied. It's good. Let's listen one more time. Those were 4 calls. I don't know. Again, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. But that's it. I think that's all we're gonna be getting for tonight, my friends. So definitely work has begun in earnest on update number 3. I hope you are all excited for the Dinosaurus and the Pteranodon. Things are really coming along for the Isle. If you haven't gotten Evrima updated yet, you're missing out, because things are gonna be moving on at a breakneck pace. But that's it for all the Discord stuff. Appreciate y'all watching this. We're gonna get back into the game. R.I.P. my Stego. Alright, let's do this.